I don't often make videos like this, but there's like a very real, untradeable, I don't have the best word, but epidemic happening in FIFA right now. I'm playing Ultimate Team for 9 years. We've been kind of subtly getting to this point, and now, like with what came out today, it's just been so blatantly obvious. And I want to explain to you why EA are making a lot of stuff untradeable and why it makes you play the game more, in my opinion. Okay, so this is the problem I have with FIFA 23, and what I think will be a huge problem for years to come. And it's only going to get worse. It hasn't gotten any better. It's only going to get worse. So EA dropped this pack today, an 84 by 10, which, by the way, this year we've gotten promo packs that we've never seen before in this game. EA are really giving you crazy options now to spend your money, preferably your money to them, or coins with. Here's why this pack is ridiculous, right? It's a 300,000 coin pack that's untradeable. And you look at that and you immediately, me and you both go, that's insane. I'm not going to do that. But what you might do in your head, and I think a lot of people do in their head, is they go, well, a 50K pack, historically, is 1,000 FIFA points. And this pack, a 300,000 coin pack, a 600% price increase on a coin perspective pack, is only a 10% increase in FIFA point purchase. Even though the pack is untradeable, I'm getting a pack that EA are literally telling you is 6 times the value of a 50K pack for 10% of the real life currency cost. And why do EA want to do that? Well, obviously, one, they want you to buy the pack. So you're like, that's good value. I will spend, 90% of the people that open this pack are not going to use coins. Even if they could use coins, are going to spend FIFA points. The reason why that's really important for you to know about, and the reason why this is bad for you long term, granted, if you have the money, you want to buy your own pack, like, dude, go, spend your own money, right? You're financially, I'm not going to be your banker, right? And if things in life bring you joy, and this is one of them, and you want to, go ahead. But I'm explaining to you why EA are doing this in the way that they're doing it, right? Because EA wouldn't have offered that pack a couple years ago, I don't think. But they're understanding their market more. And they've gotten to a point where they've convinced us the coin value that you have in-game is more valuable to you than your bank account is, right? Than your actual money. And the reason why is because they've shifted us into that paradigm. They've done such a good job. Like, they are such a smart company. Here's what EA are doing, right? I think a great example is icon SBCs to begin with, as well as this advanced SBC set and objective cards. I'm going to explain to you why EA are doing what they're doing and how they've done such a good job of it. Back in the day, if you did an 88 squad in an icon SBC, it was I would have been shocked if it was anything less than a 50K pack or a 100K pack, right? I mean, realistically, they used to give you crazy packs. And now it's a rare Electrum and a small rare gold player. Because EA understand the value that goes into you getting tradable pack content. It's the same reason why, if you go over to Rivals, that 90% of us probably take the untradeable version of Rivals because, this is playoffs, I'm sorry. Because if you take the untradeable packs in Rivals, they're significantly more value because you get literally double. We both played 8 games. We both won 8 games. These rewards stink, but let me go to like Div 1. We both won 8 games in Div 1. I get a 50K pack and a rare gold pack, tradable. You take the untradeable, you get double. And I go, that's good value. I'd rather have double, right? I'd rather have double because what's the odds I'm even going to get anything? So I might as well just get a lot of players for my team that I can put into SBCs or whatever it might be. So EA want you to take untradeable rewards, right? EA wants you to take untradeable rewards. They want you to have untradeable content in this game because if you do not have a tremendous amount of coins in the game, it diminishes the time you spend on a weekly basis in the game. This is what's happening, right? EA needs you to play the game as much as possible. When they're doing their analytics for like how their game is performing to their shareholders, it's very important that people are playing the game not only for a long period of time, so when the game is released and when you get the game to when the game cycle ends, have they kept you along the ride for a long time? And if they kept you on the ride, are you also proactively on a daily or weekly basis playing the game, right? If you have, even on this account, it's an RTG account, I have 100,000 coins, I have multiple tradable players in my team, and I got good rewards, I got 14 wins with my team, and literally, after I sell this up, I'll have over 200K. I built this team in 5 days. I've had this team for 5 days. And this is the squad I have in 5 days, right? And there's some tradable players in here, and this team can compete. I got 14 wins in the weekend league. Like, you can compete with this team. I'm about to have over 250K, right? Hitting that De Bruyne was huge for me. The reason why that's important is because even just at 250,000 coins for a club like this, but for everybody else that is like really meta squads, the reason why it's really important for them to keep you low in your coin cost is because if you don't have a tremendous amount of coins, right, then you do have an incentive every week to play division rivals because you want to get some reward. Even though you take the untradeable reward, you're like, I need to get something in my club to be able to do other SBCs or try and get a big player that can make my team better. Or you might say, I don't have a lot of coins. I can't really go out and buy a player of Jacob Ramsey's caliber in the game. But now what I can do is I can go play 20 friendly games on a Tuesday night, right? Get myself some packs back and get myself a Jacob Ramsey card. I can even, another great one for this, like, look at Jesper Lindstrom, which, by the way, I don't think anyone's really grinding this. Actually, first NFS is better. They're giving you a time cap, right? They're saying you can only play 12 games total of this game mode, and you have to win 7 of them, which is already, I could rant about how stupid that is for a long time. But they want you to sit here and go, okay, I have to play 2 or 3 hours of gameplay to get this done because I need the 83 double pack. I need an 82 by 10. I need the swap tokens because I'll never have enough coins. A lot of people in this game have coins that are teams that are like million, 2 million, 3 million coin teams of players and then have like 150, 200K. And they're like, I can't possibly buy someone that's going to make my team better. So what I have to do is I have to grind this untradeable content all the time to give myself a chance at either a pack that I can get from the grind or the swap tokens, and I go and I do like an 85 by 10 or, you know, these things. Which these are good. I'm not complaining about these things. But what I'm telling you is that EA are proactively pushing you to, one, not have tradable content, which therefore does not give you coins, which means you have to grind the game because the only way to improve your team is to get all this untradeable content and hope you hit big on a pack. And 2, because what they want to do is they want to keep your coin total low so you constantly are valuing money less than you are FIFA coins, right? You are constantly looking at your club, you're constantly looking at the game, and you're going, I would never spend 300,000 FIFA coins on a pack, but I would spend $10, right? I would spend $10 on this pack. And that's, I think, the inherent issue that we're having. And I think it's only going to transition that way even more and more. Everything will become untradeable in a very real way in terms of, you know, even the fact that our advanced SBCs, and this is a rant, so if anyone stayed this long, I appreciate you guys hanging with me. You know, these even have now become untradeable. They used to be hard to complete, they used to be expensive, but they used to give really good packs, and they were tradable. Now they're easier to complete, but once again, because EA don't care. Because EA know for a fact that if you get an untradeable and an icon pack, let's say, you get an untradeable, so you get like freaking Hullet, right? You get Hullet, you plop him in this team. I plop Hullet in this team. I'm not gonna stop playing. You know, they know I'm not gonna stop playing because I have an untradeable Hullet, because I want to try and get everybody else to a caliber level of around him. So I'm gonna start grinding the game more and more and more, and I have this Hullet I want to use. But if you have a lot of coins, even me right now, right? Even just having what's going to end up being around 200K once my cards sell. Why would I grind Jacob Ramsey when I could... I'm not saying that this card is necessarily as good as Jacob Ramsey, but is Fajoli that much worse than Jacob Ramsey to the point where I would rather spend 3-4 hours of my time grinding out that SBC or that objective? Or would I rather spend 39,000 coins popping my team and move on with my life? Because the moment you have a lot of coins in the game, the moment you can improve your team, because I can improve my team right now because it's an RTG account, I can improve my team with a 35,000, 40,000 coin player. But for most people, you can't improve your team unless you get a 1 million coin player, or a 800,000 or 600,000 coin players to fit into your team. That's why EA want to keep you so low in coin totals, and they've done a really good job. And I think it's a big issue because I think that it's very smart for them. It's a very smart business move. They are going to continue to drop token packs and 500K packs and like just the craziest stuff we've ever seen in this game. And they're going to continually mark them at an insane coin price. And they're going to continually give you really bad tradable packs for major icon SBCs or major player SBCs. And they're going to give you, once again, bad rewards back from rivals unless you take the untradeable rewards. They're just going to continue to give you all these different mediums. They're going to tell you internally in your brain, convince you, I don't want to spend my coins, but I will spend my money. And I think that that's a huge, it's just a sad transition that we've gotten to in the game that EA have done a really good job maneuvering, manipulating, and now converting on with their user base. So that's my issue, man. I try not to spend money on the game, and I'm just basically trying to tell you guys, like, try and do your marquee matchups every week. Play foot champs when you can. Qualifications are good too. Maybe some of you guys aren't of the quality to get those certain high win numbers, and I totally get that, and I'm not taking a dig at you. Try and get better at the game if you can, but it's just one of those things, man, where they are very blatantly telling you what they want you to do, and I think everyone's kind of feeding into it. And it's just frustrating because it's getting to the point where people build these god squads. They have like 100K. They play weekend league. They get back 100K back, and then they don't know what to do with it, and they have 200K, and they go, I can't improve my team. There's a promo out. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll sink 150,000 of those coins into upgrades and pray to God I get someone that's better for my team, and 99% of the time they don't, and they just do it all over again. And it's why the game becomes stale at some point, because you have a great team, and you have no means to provide or to improve it, and you get stuck in FIFA. And I think that's what very much so has been happening for a lot of people. So there's my rant for the day. We drop content reviews every day. I still love this game. I'm not like anti this game. I just think this gameplay is better than a lot of previous FIFAs, to be honest. I'm just saying it just sucks the paradigm we're having between tradable and untradable content, and how EA are basically convincing people, are doing a really good job at now really convincing people that you should spend money and not virtual coins. They've really finessed that in a high level, and it's impressive to see, and it's disappointing because I think a lot of people are buying into it. So there's the video. Peace.